Good morning. Good morning. Eagle, Nick, all this. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Beanie. And good morning, Miss Jeannie. How are y'all doing this morning? Good morning, Michael Cuckle, the True Spitter. How you doing this morning, Michael? Good morning, Jugalassus. How you doing this morning, Jug? Well, I'm doing pretty good today. It is a beautiful morning getting started in Dalton, Georgia. Now, me and old Chef Ben, we passed on that breakfast up there at Providence this morning because we figured they for sure would be having cereal, so we just let it go. Went ahead and went to the Wally World. Got a couple of gallons of milk and a few little groceries to take back to the Eagle's Nest so we have something to eat there. Good morning, Ventac. Good morning, Ventac. That is too much information. Good morning, Newfound Life Today. How you doing this morning, Mr. Jack? Good morning, Rapper. Now, I had somebody to leave a comment saying that they heard that somebody I consider to be a friend was talking bad about EagleNick, JC News Now, and all the 1A community, the First Amendment auditor community. Now, I'm not going to believe it until I see it with my own eyes. I don't listen to just what somebody comments. Good morning, Cabana Boy. Hey, your girlfriend is doing all right this morning, Cabana Boy. She's still laying in my bed. You know what I mean, Vern? Your girlfriend was so satisfied this morning she didn't even get out of bed. She said she was going to stay there and wait for EagleNick to get back. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Droid 7263. Good morning, Agathe. Good morning, John C. Cabana Boy, your girlfriend was an even better sport. You know what I mean, Vern? She told old EagleNick she don't usually do those sort of things with you, but she gratefully did them with old EagleNick. You know what I mean, Vern? morning, Rocky. How you doing this morning, cuz? Droid. Nope, I've got your sister, brother. Good morning, Payne. I don't know how many bald eagles high I am, but I'm 5'11". EagleNick is 5'11", and I weigh about 170 pounds. Ronnie Walker. Good morning, AS. How you doing this morning? Ask Ronnie what happened about that incident at IHOP yesterday. I was waiting to hear back from him to see what they said. Yeah, you can go to Ronald McDonald's if you want to. Good morning, Jordan G. Well, as long as they did it from the road, Jordan, there's nothing anybody can do about it. As long as they don't step foot on private property, they are allowed to do exactly that. If somebody can stand from the public roadway and see into your domicile, they would be able to record in your windows if you had them open. That's why they have blinds. That's why they have curtains. There is no expectation of privacy in public. You cannot trespass someone's eyes. We gonna have to hit the mute a minute. This Jeep Sahara has their music up real loud. Well, they turned their music down. Thank you, sir. I hate to tell you, if you can see it, don't tell me you can't film into private property, dumbass. If you can see that private property from the public property, the public right-of-way, the road or a sidewalk, don't tell me you can't film into it. That goes to show how mistaken you actually are. Good morning, Punisher 1. Got 2 or 3 new people come on. I just cannot read their usernames, but good morning to you all. Good morning, J-Po. What Endo Kid, kick rocks in. You know what I mean, Burn? I'm not trying to give you any legal advice, but I'm letting you know, by God, if I could see into your house from the public right away, I could record in your house. You know what I mean, Burn? You see this business right here? This business is a private business. But if I can see into that business from the public road, I got every right to record. But we're not recording right now anyway. We are live. There's a big difference. We are live streaming. My voice is not from smoking. Yes, I do smoke. I smoke Cheyenne little cigars. But I have always talked like this. This is my natural voice. Now, my voice does get a little bit deeper when I get a little loud. You know what I mean, Burn? Well, look, dumbass, I don't gotta go nowhere to nobody's house to prove it. Look, there is a house. You see that house? You can't see through the windows because they got their curtains closed. But if they had their curtains open, they couldn't say shit about somebody sitting right here looking in their windows. Just the same way with a vehicle. You know, that's a private vehicle, but if you can see inside of it, you can record. Look, there's a camera. There's a camera. You know, there's cameras everywhere around you. You may not see them, but that does not mean they are not there. We are under 24-hour surveillance. They watch us all the time. You know what I mean, Burn? Good morning, Richard Jones. Why would I want to do that? We got enough bullshit in the chat right now. Check that out, how gorgeous the sky is already. If you can see it, you can record it. They cannot trespass your eyes. Good morning, Ronald Johnson. Good morning, JD 187. Now, we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. Double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Defend Europe. Good morning, Brandon 717. Good morning, IB. Good morning, Milky89. What's going on? How is everyone doing this morning? Oh, EagleNick talks a lot because I don't just rent this mouth, I own it. You know what I mean, Vern? It is called free speech under the First Amendment. It is also called my right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, do you realize it says life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? In other words, you're not just going to be happy. You got to pursue it. You got to chase after it. You got to reach out and take a hold of it and grab it. United we stand, but divided we fall. You know what I mean, Vern? It's not justice for some, it's justice for all. Good morning, Naza 90. Good morning, Frauditor Mania. Good morning, Cure. What happened to you, Cure? I never did see that Mountain Dew and them there donuts. You know what I mean, Vern? Well, old EagleNick is sitting on the side of the road, looking at the traffic, yet never does get old. I do what I like, and I like what I do, and EagleNick audience would really like to thank you. Thank you all for coming on to the live stream. You know what I mean, Vern. We got some joggers out here this morning. I don't slow down for dead raccoons or joggers. Good morning, LP. Good morning, NC Tyrant Hunter. How you doing, NC Tyrant Hunter? Good morning, Vernon. What you doing, Vern? Thank you for that subscribe, Cabana Boy. Now this is the best ice cream in the South right here, Mayfield Dairy Farms. morning, Longbeard. Good morning, Jason. Double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. And don't forget to subscribe. You know what I mean, Burn. Now, it is always free to subscribe. Here's one for the ladies. Got a lot of joggers out here this morning. You know what I mean, Burn? Now, I hear one of my crow buddies over here somewhere. Check out this sharp vet right here. Uh-oh. Oh, she got a turning arrow. She better be glad she got a turning arrow. That'd get her, boy. You cannot beat these cameras right here. You know what I mean, Burn? These cameras, you turn right on red when you don't have no green arrow, you can expect to get a ticket in the mail. You can run, but you cannot hide. You know what I mean, Burn? In other words, you may run that red light, but you cannot hide from that ticket. That ticket will come to you in the mail. Good morning, Panama. Panama X 1999. Good morning, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Great to see you again, Miss Amy. Good morning, Jason. Good morning to you, Will, in Nova Scotia, Canada. Great to see you again, brother. Good morning, New Knowledge. Good morning, Red Bricks. Good morning, James Sweeney. Now, we do have a super chat, super thanks, and super stickers. Hey, Miss Amy, here's one for y'all. Here's one for the ladies. And there goes another lady for the men. You know what I mean, Burn? We got some joggers out here this morning. Got a bunch of joggers. Good morning, Colonel Lloyd. How you doing this morning, Colonel? Oh, EagleNick does not take any type of medications there, Kieran. Nice try. I'm gonna blind you, Kieran. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a noose, another loner in the night. Blinded by the light. She got down, but she never grew tired. She's gonna make it through the night. She's gonna make it through the night. You know what I mean, Vern? I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive, 'cause you can't stomp us out and you can't make us run, 'cause when them old boys are raised on shotguns, we say praise and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, well, we don't give a damn. We came from the West Virginia coal mines, the Rocky Mountains, and the western skies. We can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Good morning, you homosexual you. Good morning, Chase. Good morning, Tony. Hey, this is where we are at today. You know what I mean, Vern? We are live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. You know what I mean, Vern? Look, there goes one of my crow buddies. Ah, ah, ah. Here comes another one of my crow buddies. Ah, ah, ah. Crow buddies. Boy, that hurt my arm like hell, moving my left arm around like that. My left arm is broke. Carpet capital of the world. Yes, sir, Cabana Boy. You can Google carpet capital of the world and you will pull up Dalton, Georgia. Now, Dalton, Georgia is where carpet originated, and we have the biggest manufacturers of carpet in the world in Dalton, Georgia. Mohawk Industries, Shaw, Engineered Floors. Yes, your comments are showing up. Dalton Dick, inside yourself, your comments are showing up. Good morning, speak the truth, okay. Nick, what the F? Your comments are showing up, Dalton Dick, inside yourself. Well, there's a sharp Dodge right here, that blue one. Yeah, screw old Garcia. I think old Garcia's a coward. Good morning, James Sweeney. We are right here off Walnut Avenue, right here by the Welcome to the City of Dalton, Georgia sign. You know what I mean, Vern? I broke my arm when I fell up there at the Whitfield County Public Parking Deck. Now you can see that live stream on my YouTube channel. You go find one of the two shorts where it shows me fall. Now let me give a little hint to the people that do not know. When you look at a short on my YouTube channel, it has a related video in the related video link. You click on that related video and you see the video it come from. Dalton Police Department. Is that Garcia? Number 70 with the Dalton Police Department. He didn't look like a Garcia to me. Good morning, Eric. How you doing this morning, Eric? That sun has got a lot brighter than it was when we started out the live stream. It's finally broke through the clouds. This is where we're at, James. We're in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, at the corner of Thornton Avenue and Walnut Avenue. Dalton Police vehicle number. I couldn't really see the vehicle number. Good morning, Dark Star. Good morning, Patrick. How you doing this morning, Patrick? Nope, I do not think that was Officer Garcia. I believe old Officer Garcia is a coward. I believe he would go around me instead of coming in front of me. Kick it! It sounded mighty loud. Good morning, Monkey D. Hey, they used to say that to me all the time when I was a kid. They'd say, "Fly, eagle, fly." Boy, that's sharp. Good morning. Sharp car, brother. Good morning, Brian Morrill. Well, we're trying to wait on old Officer Garcia, see if he wants to ride by. You know, got plenty of room if any of them Dalton police wants to pull up here and park. Got plenty of room, you know what I mean, Vern? Well, old Officer Buffoon works for the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department now. Old EagleNick hopes he is still not a buffoon. I hope he does not abuse his position of authority with the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department. We got a lot of them nice looking Dodges out here running around. That Mustang sounded pretty good. Oh, yes. Yes, sir, Brian. You know they're watching. They're always watching old EagleNick. Don't stop till you get enough. Yeah, I don't think I can climb up that high. I can sit down there at the bottom of it, but I'm not going to try to climb on it. I'd hate to fall off there and break my other arm. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, that truck there sounded pretty good. There goes another Dodge. We got Dodges running around everywhere. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Fidel Castro. Nope, I was never issued a illegal trespass from the post office, nor was I ever served or shown a warrant. As far as I know, neither one of them ever existed. I never saw a trespass, and I never saw a warrant. The only thing I saw was the inside of a courtroom. A crooked-ass kangaroo courtroom. Uh-oh, buddy, you just got your ass a ticket. Good morning, BJ. I didn't know they still had them Marlboro Miles. You know what I mean, Vern? Fidel Castro, we are in Dalton, Georgia. The carpet capital of the world. You know what I mean, Vern? But that sun is really starting to blaze down right here. We're going to go over here next to this telephone pole in some of that shade. Getting a little bit too hot out here where I'm sitting. We're going to get over here away from that sun for a little bit so we don't get too hot. Yep. Crooked Ice Kangaroo Court System in Dalton, Georgia, Whitfield County. Home of Captain Kangaroo. Good morning, Comrade Sid. Good morning, Wildflowers. 545. Good morning, BP. Dalton Dick, your comments are not being hid. How many times I gotta say that, dumbass? Everybody can see your mental retarded comments. There's just not nobody saying anything back to you because they realize you are a dumb jackass. Kick rocks, little bitch. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, John Steele. Good morning, Moist Brandon. Moist Brandon, you better watch out. Old Dalton Dick will be trying to get up in ye. He is one of them homosexuals. You know what I mean, Vern? He's not a closet homosexual. He is full-fledged out of the closet. into the living room. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Alfonso Vargas. Old Dalton D's just a dumbass is what he is. Sitting here talking all that shit, then crying, saying, how come there ain't nobody talking to me? Because you're a dumbass. That's why, Dalton D. Hey, I like pizza and hamburgers, but I'd rather have a good old cheeseburger than a piece of pizza any day. I like them peaches, Georgia peaches. Good morning to you, John, in Blossom, Texas. Check out the color on that Ford right here. Now that is eye-popping. Now I wonder if that is factory or if they had it painted or if they had it painted that color. That is mighty bright. Ford F-150 out of sight. Uh-oh, no turn on red. Watch this and follow that one. Nope, they got a green light. Now, whoever said these lights will not give you a ticket, they've got another thing coming. You know what I mean, Vern? Check that out. Them cameras is not just about accidents. If you make an illegal turn, you will get a ticket in the mail. You know what I mean, Vern? Them traffic cameras are not just there to watch for accidents. Welcome to Whitfield County. Yes, sir. Jacksonville Kid. Welcome to Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. You know what I mean, Vern? Double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. Dalton D, I'm not going to show you my cards, homo. Get lost. Kick rocks. Old Dalton D's wanting to see my cards. Cubana boy, I'd rather be able to smoke in some of that good THC. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, and Dalton D, ask your girlfriend. She'll tell you just how circumcised I am. You know what I mean, Vern? When she's got it all in her mouth, she can't tell me to take it out. Now there is a Polaris. They must have something going on today. Good morning, EagleNick audits. Old dude sitting there rubbing his lips. He must have been sweating my nuts as well. That must be Dalton D trying to look at my nuts. Old Dalton D just come on here for D's nuts. You know what I mean, Vern? Dalton D, when one of my moderators puts their foot upside your ass, I'm not going to feel sorry for you. We better go over here and move that can of chicken noodle soup out of the sun. I don't want it to start cooking in the can. You know what I mean, Vern? Now we use this chicken noodle soup can to hold up the phone. We're gonna move the bike over here in the shade. This is how EagleNick gets around right here, a rock rider. ST50 Sport Trail. Hey, anybody want to know why Dalton D's girlfriend prefers old EagleNick to Dalton D? It's because EagleNick is extra large. You know what I mean, Vern? Extra large and in charge. Hey, you have a very, very blessed day, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Good morning, Ron McCord. Good morning to you, pinned message. How you doing this morning? Andy, great to see you again, brother. Yes, sir, Patrick. That is what old EagleNick is smoking. I like them. They got the eagle on the top. Good morning, we'll argue. Yeah, I like that wild cherry. Good morning, Jack Mehoff. You better watch it, Jack. Oh, Dalton D there will probably take you up on it. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Sea Spray. You know what I mean, Vern? Check out my YouTube channel. You will see that this is EagleNick's job. We've got number 70 with the Dalton Police Department. We're waving at them, but we're not getting no wave back. You know what I mean, Vern? You know, can't even wave back at somebody. Think they're better than anybody else. Piece of shit. Another piece of shit Dalton police officer, number 70. Couldn't even give old EagleNick a wave back when we waving at him. I guess they were texting Dalton D. Good morning, Z the Prophet 75. Good morning, Amelia. Dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me. You know, they probably would hang old EagleNick, but he is already hung. You know what I mean, Vern? You can't hang a man who is already hung. That's a sharp car and an even sharper chick driving it. Much love to you, Agathe. Lord, I really do not know what time it is in Dalton, Georgia. I would say it is about 15 minutes after 8 a.m., somewhere along there. Look, check it out. No hassle, flexible buying programs. MayhemWheels.com. Off-road. Fuel. DNK. No public phones. They don't let you use their phone. Got some pretty nice wheels. No hassle, flexible buying programs. I think they actually have a website. Let me see. I thought they had a website you could visit, but I guess not. We do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. Good morning, Saul Goodman. Good morning, Lee Green. Thank you, Brian. We have been out here for 1 hour and 2 minutes. And yes, I have had a lot of issues with the Dalton Police Department. They have a bunch of ignorant police officers. EagleNick calls them pig face. Now, I've said it many times, if the pig fits, they will wear it. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, I do not call them all pig face, but the ones who deserve it, you damn right. Good morning, Beaver Audits. Lee Green, we're out here watching for that Dalton Police Department. We was hoping maybe Officer Garcia might want to stop and tell everybody on the live stream why he does not like EagleNick Audits. You know what I mean, Vern? Officer Garcia with the Dalton Police Department told a friend of mine that he don't like that guy talking about EagleNick. I believe Officer Garcia may be transgender. I believe Officer Garcia cross dresses when he is off work. You know what I mean, Vern? I know he's a chicken shit and a piece of shit. Please be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Join the community. Check out that big old truck. Toyota Racing Development, TRD Sport, Toyota Racing Development, Toyota Tacoma. Look, we got somebody brushing their teeth there in the passenger side. Good morning, they're actually waving at us. How come that Dalton Police Department officer felt like he couldn't at least give EagleNick a wave? Good morning, Marcus Martinez. Good morning, S'more. Good morning, Josh G. G, what's up? Yeah, I feel sorry for anybody who is using those closed captions, because those closed captions does not understand the way I talk. It is like old Chris Rock said in those movies, Do you understand the words that is coming out of my mouth? Because I'm here to tell you those closed captions does not understand me. Right here, Lee Green, check out the sign. Welcome to the city of Dalton, Georgia. Located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. I guess old Dalton D found him a D to play with. You know what I mean, Vern? That sort of looked like a government vehicle, but I guess it wasn't. Yes, sir, Lee Green, born and raised in Dalton, Georgia. Check it out. We got a couple of Dalton police officers there. We got two of them. Vehicle number 70 and vehicle number 76. You know what I mean, Vern? You notice they kept right on a-going. Hey, I'll tell you what, if that is Dalton's finest, Dalton is in big trouble. You know what I mean, Vern? It seems like to me they're scraping the bottom of the barrel and they ain't getting nothing but the shit from the bottom. You know, they say the cream rises to the top. But that does not happen very often in the Dalton Police Department. Good morning, Joe. Joe Klein, how you doing this morning, Joe? Great to see you on the live stream. Good morning, Falcon. Nope, oh, EagleNick is not broken. I might be broke. But you can change that. We do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. Double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. You can send old EagleNick a donation via Cash App. My Cash App link is pinned at the bottom of the chat. But we also have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers. Oh, EagleNick can go to that there Walmart. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh yeah, I'm sure I could sign up for that there chime. I don't really know what it is. I reckon it's like some type of banking app. There's a little Mini Cooper. Look, his car backed up. They were way out past that line anyway. They had to back up so that big old truck could make that turn. Good morning, Stefan. Oh, was that a Fiat? I thought it was one of them little Mini Coopers. But we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. Good morning, message retracted. Good morning, Ash J. How you doing this morning? We're getting ready to end the live stream here before too very long. And old EagleNick is going to head on back toward the Eagle's nest. Oi, oi, oi. Sink the pink, it's old-fashioned. Thank you, Nick. I won't say the last part because old EagleNick does not take those race baits. EagleNick is not a race baiter or a race hater. You know what I mean, Vern? Nope, I do not have a cast on that arm because I have not went to no doctors. I don't like doctors. I would be in fear for my life up here at this Hamilton Medical Center. They are the ones who overdosed my wife on fentanyl. Sunbelt Rentals. Much love to you, Agate. I pray that you have a very blessed day. Now that sun has finally went behind some of these clouds. We got some cloud cover out here now, so EagleNick can sit back down over here for a little bit. But we are not going to be here too much longer. Hey, you have a blessed day, Cabana Boy. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you for all of your comments. Well, I heard from a friend you've been messing around with a cute little thing I've been dating uptown. Well, I don't know if I like that idea much. Well, you better stay clear. I might start acting rough. Well, you out of town guys, think you're real keen. Think all of us boys here are homespun and green, but that's wrong, my friend, so get this through your head. We're tough and we're Texan with necks good and red. So it's Yippee-yi-yi, you don't hush, you're gonna die. Our American home was clean till you came, and kids still respected the presidential name. And the eagle still flew in the sky, hearts filled with national pride. You know what I mean, Vern? I'm proud to be an American, where I am supposed to be free. Good morning, planet Earth. Nope, I'm in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. But I have a lot of people asking me if I'm from Texas because of that there accent. You know what I mean, Vern? Thank you, Brian. You have a very, very blessed day. I guess old EagleNick is going to go ahead and end this here live stream. Take care of yourselves. But please, take care of each other. Try not to think of people that you do not know as a stranger, but more like a sister or a brother. United we stand, but divided we fall. EagleNick Audits loves you all. It does not matter the color of your skin or the financial situation you find yourself in. We were all created equal in the eyes of the Creator. Love for each other. There is nothing that is greater. EagleNick Audits. I am EagleNick. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, Vern? I am EagleNick. And I'm out.